Welcome to my channel. This will be my first video on YouTube. I wanted to share how I allocate my money. Basically, my husband and I are following Dave Ramsey's baby steps, or sort of Dave-ish. I've been budgeting since June of 2019. And I feel like now I have a good system of how we're paying our bills and how we're paying off debt. We've managed to pay off all our credit card debt. We're currently gonna attack our car loan. This is my first check. I wanted to write it on my new Eric Conrad notebook and show it to you guys. It's very simple how I do it. It's easy for me to understand, and I just wanted some sort of accountability and to kind of just show you how I do my budgets. So I'm gonna flip it over to March. So this is a brand new notebook. I bought it on sale, so I received it the last week of February. So I just decided just to start with March. This is the first page in March. And then I'm thinking of putting my debt of what I currently have left to pay off on this page, or I might just do kind of everything that I've paid so far, so you can see like the snowball balance, but that might be a whole video by itself. I do have a whiteboard in the house with all our debt and exactly when we paid it off and all the debt that we have left to pay, which is quite motivational, so I kind of want to have it on my notebook. So alright, I already started listing all our bills on the calendar. I actually use a spreadsheet. I use Google Sheets to do all of our budgets, and but I kind of missed the pen to paper, so that's why I got this notebook. So normally I use this purplish blue color for all the bills that I kind of prepaid or pre-allocated with the last paycheck. So technically I used the last paycheck of February to pay these bills, since I was not going to get paid in March till the 6th, and all these bills are due before this paycheck that I got this Friday. I get paid every week, every Friday. My husband gets paid every other week, so this month it's the 12th and the 26th. I count right here, I put 400 for how much he might bring home, but it's looking like it's gonna be more. And what I like about the spreadsheet is that I could update the numbers so easily. I don't have to do any whiteout and re-highlight everything. I could just do quick calculations, but I might just work on everything out on the spreadsheet and then just translate it onto the notebook, just because it's pretty and fun. Alright, so we're gonna do paycheck number 1 of March, and I'm gonna put it on this page because I already kind of used this page I was jotting down some ideas, and I wasn't sure how I was gonna write it out, but so alright, so I have my little Inkjoy Papermate gel. Can you see it? In green. And since it's March, I like to color code my months. So I'm just gonna write paycheck number 1, and it's alrighty. So let's do this. My income this week, it was just my paycheck, and it came out to $750.73. Okay, and then I'm gonna do bills. I have it kind of set up a little differently on my spreadsheet. I like to kind of just put my income and then subtract everything that I'm paying, but I want to have it neater and cleaner on the notebook. So I'm trying to show you by category. So my bills, I have to, let's see, what do we have to pay? So I have $13.98, and that's subscriptions on my Discover card. That's Netflix and my Spotify account. What else do we have? Oh yeah, I also have $6.99 Disney Plus. That's getting paid with this check. Okay, and then $42.55. That's the electric bill. I hope you guys can see that clearly. So I kind of wrote it over here. $73.95. That was our gas bill, the natural gas, the house gas. And that's it for like actual bills. So I'm just gonna put right here total. Okay, and then let's do our necessities. Let me actually like put this in a little, sorry it's crooked. Our needs are like market. So my husband and I, $50 a week for the market. Sometimes it's a little bit more. I sometimes do like 80, but 50 has been really good so far. We keep our meals very simple. Our gas for the cars, we're at 80. I don't even think we're gonna use a full 80 this week because we actually had to use some of the emergency fund last week for gas since we went out of town unexpectedly and ended up using more gas than we thought we were gonna use anyways. So we might have leftover, which is fine. It'll just become like a buffer or like the car maintenance sinking fund or something. We'll see at the end. We do pull out money for these in cash. So this is cash that we pulled out. And then I'm gonna put right here. So I think that's all for necessities, like basic necessity needs. So I wanted to do another column over here, like other, for like savings and stuff like that. So hopefully you could see. I should make it. Is that better? Okay, other. Let's do. And then I was gonna do flowers. So like every about 3 months, it's my group's turn to donate money for our church's flowers for like the altar. So we give $50 for my husband and I for our group. And then what else do we have? Wrote it down. Oh yeah. So haircut for my husband. I put $23, but he ended up spending $22.50. Here we went Friday. Today's Saturday when I'm filming this. Let's see. Oh, Capital One. This I guess could be under bills, but it's kind of others because it's a subscription. And oh well, it's over here now. I rewrote under over here. What else? So I did market, gas, flowers, haircut, the credit card, our electric gas, our gas, our subscriptions, the Disney Plus. Oh, and then emergency fund. So we had to use our emergency fund because our cat was he was coughing violently, and we were kind of afraid that something was wrong with him since he was coughing for about a week. So we took him to the vet, and that cost $503.60, and we had to use the emergency fund for that. So we're rebuilding our emergency fund. Also, we were stocking up on like necessities. So we bought a bunch of food and cases of water bottles and other little stuff because of the whole coronavirus thing. So we were I was anxious about that. So we went, and it became a mess with the emergency fund. So it dwindled down, and now we have to rebuild it up. So that kind of took us off track, and we're back on course. So there's that. I'm gonna leave one line. And our total. What is our total? Did I leave a line up there? No, well, I'll just total. I should write up here like cash. Alrighty. So let's add this up. 13.98 plus 6.99 for Disney. So I spent about $30 a month on subscriptions. We don't have cable, so that's not that bad, honestly. 42.55 plus 73.95. That is 13.47. 137.43. 50 plus 80. I'm that kind of person that's like 1 plus 1 during a math test. 50 plus 22.50 plus 20 plus 375 is 6. Let me write it down. I should have done like subtotal. 4, 6, 7, 50. And the reason why is because I forgot right here. My brother's birthday is coming up. And what I wanted to do was I have a few birthdays coming up. I have one this month. I have 2 in April, 1 in May, 2 in June, 1 in July. So I wanted to start sinking funds for that. So let me just this is why I don't really like doing it this way, and I like my spreadsheets. I like to know exactly how much is left over, and I know how to like put towards sinking funds, and I could just move over. So we have 750.73. That was my paycheck. Minus 13.98 minus 6.99 minus 42.55 minus 73.95 minus, I could probably use a total, oh well, minus 130 for the total of this, minus 50 for the flowers, 22 for the haircut, 20 for the Capital One, 375 for that. So I have, oh okay, so I don't want to take out coins. Emergency fund 375, and I should put like B-Day fund $15, and then I'm gonna say buffer 76 cents. So this is my total. Plus 50 plus 22.50 plus 20 plus 375 plus 15 plus 76. Oops, damn it. 50 plus 22.5 plus 20 plus 375 plus 15 plus 0.76. Okay, so we have that. Alrighty, so what I was gonna do is at the end of this show you my income, which is 750.73. Oops, I forgot the 7. And I forgot the E. That's embarrassing. Minus bills, which is 147 minus needs. That's a very ugly N. Needs 130. And then others is 483.26. I really want to get I really want to get the Budget Mom workbook. She sold out, and I know she has a PDF version available, but I like the way that I just want an actual notebook. I don't want to print it out myself and have it in a binder or take it to Staples and all that extra step. I want to have it pre-done and shipped to me. So I'm waiting on that. In the meantime, that's why I bought the Erin Condren. They were both the same price on sale. So we have 750.73 minus 137.46 minus 130 minus 483.26, 0. And it's a 0 based. Is it base or based? Budget. So it's equals 0. So my income minus all my bills, my needs, and all the money that I sent to various categories at the end of it, I set, I gave a job to all my money. So every dollar has a job. Every dollar has a purpose. So I paid my bills. I gave myself money first for the market, like our household essentials. And then from there, I did my other necessities that we need to have. B-Day fund, that was at the very end. Like whatever I have left over from all of this is what I allocated for that fund. And that's how it should be. Like any other extras that we want, it's at the very end of the priority. It's a very low priority category for all the other extras, eating out, all these things. What I found, so this is what I had planned for this income, for this paycheck. So we had a surprise. My mother-in-law gave my husband $100. So that was a little nice surprise. So what we decided, we got Chick-fil-A. That was $20. So we have $80 left over. We sent that to the emergency fund. So our emergency fund, I should have a little chart here, but let me see where we're at. So as of today, your emergency fund is $695.05. So our goal is to bring it back to 1,000. Okay, that's baby step number 1. So technically I could put $15 and send it to this account, but I'm not going to do that because I need to start saving for that. And it's not an, I guess, an emergency fund, but that's its purpose, is to go for my brother's birthday gift. So that's my first video, and I hope I made sense. Let's see how many pages I have. So that's paycheck 1, paycheck 2, and then my husband. Paycheck 3 and my husband. Paycheck 4, my husband, because this month has 4 paychecks. So I should probably do a little check mark. I kind of wrote it here. And that's why I don't like to pre-write my paychecks on the calendar. I write the base of what I will probably receive on this calendar, because I know with me just working 40 hours, just working 40 hours, I'll bring home about $700. If I work more, like this week, I worked a bunch of overtime, so this check is actually looking at becoming $850. And on my spreadsheet, I already figured out that I'm gonna pay all our bills with these 2 checks. And then my husband's actually, we figured out that he's gonna bring home like about $700 on that paycheck instead of $400. So we figured we're gonna pay all these bills, all these bills and car insurance with that, so we don't have to worry about it. But with this paycheck, because they're bigger than we expected, we're probably gonna send a lot of money to the emergency fund. But I like to pre-plan it on my spreadsheet and then write it down on paper. I always write it down on paper. Even here, like as soon as I know how much I'm gonna bring home, I write it down and I allocate it on paper, because I always write it. And which is why I got the notebook. I kept writing down what I plan on getting it on paper and on Post-its, even though I have the spreadsheet. So I said I'll get the notebook. I'll get the notebook when it's on sale. Alrighty, so my first paycheck of March using the Erin Condren planner. And thank you for watching. Bye.